Hopefully you have completed the payment screen all by yourself. Next, we will do this screen right here, the settings screen or account screen, whatever you call it. But before that, let us change the tab. So we don't have any page for wish list, so we can remove this one. We do have a cart page, so we will link it here and we will create the settings page in this tutorial. So first thing, let us go to the landing page and remove the wish list. So this is the wish list tab. We will remove it, and we will also remove one container from here, and that is because if you are using 3 tabs, you have to use 3 items here, otherwise it will throw error. Okay, now if I hit save, right now we have 3 items and everything is working perfectly. For the cart icon, instead of this green background, we will use the cart page that we have created. Hit save, and when I click on the cart tab, this cart page shows. Nice. Also, the setting page, which we will do right now. So let us do that. I will create a separate folder right here. Inside the views, I will create a separate folder and call it settings. Inside that, let's create a new file, settings page. Let us take a stateless widget. And from here, we will return scaffold. Give it a background color. Colors.white. There, let's see if it doesn't have any app bar. Okay, so we will directly take the body and then a container. We will take a padding in all sides, and for the child it will be a column. And inside that column, this is the first section, and then there are some details and 2 menus. Now this section right here, we have already done it. We have done it in product details page right here. So we can simply copy it from this page. So let us copy the code from that page. It was product details page. And in the product details page, this is the title and price section. Under that, we should have a section for shop name section. Yes, this is the one. And this is the row that we are looking for. So let us simply copy it and paste it right here. But before that, let me make some comment. Profile, image, and name. And paste the code. Now, if I hit save right now, we don't see anything. That is because we didn't connect our page with this tab. So let us do that. Let's go to the landing page. And for the third item, instead of this blue color, we will add settings page that we just created. Hit save. Now, if I go to this page, it shows the code that we just did, this row right here. But we don't have any icon. We won't have that. So let us remove the icon. This icon right here, let us remove it. Hit save, and it is working nicely. So since we're not using the icon, we don't need to use the expanded either. so I can simply remove it. And we don't need 2 rows because inside this row we have only one item, which is this row. So let us remove the unnecessary row. I hit save and everything is working perfectly. The image seems too big, maybe I will set it to 50 and 50. Okay, there will be some spacing at the top, so I will use a sized box. Give it a height, maybe 30. Hit save. Great, it's looking really nice. Let us change the image and see if we can find a person's image. I will go to unsplash.com. I will search for avatar. Oh. I will use maybe this image right here. Hit save. Okay. Now our next task is these menu icons right here. So let us go ahead. This is a row. Inside that row we have one icon and one text. So let us take a row first of all. So outside the profile image row, we will create another row. And in that row, we will have these icons. I will simply download these icons as SVG and use it. So first thing we have is SVG pixar.asset, and we can link the SVG right here. And after that, we have a text. In that text, let us copy it. Let us also download the SVG, the first one. Let's unzip this. Inside that we have something called qual.svg. I will simply name it phone.svg. Let us import it inside our svg folder. And also link it right here. If I hit save right now, it is working very nicely. Let us put some spacing in the middle. And maybe more spacing. Great. So let us also put some spacing after the profile image. Okay. Now there will be a divider. So right after this row, we will need a divider. So we can wrap this row in a column and use a divider. I will give it this color. Simply copy it. Simply copy the color code and use it here. Hit save. It is too close to the text, so I will put some spacing with sized box, or I can use height to the divider, maybe 40. Okay, that looks good. Now Similarly, we can make the other things that we have. But if I give you this task, I think what you will do, you will copy this column few times and then replace the icon and the text, right? This is what you will do, but in that case, you will simply repeat the same code many times, which is not a good practice. So what we can do, we can make this thing reusable. And so far, I have shown you how to make extract widget. Now I will show you something different, which is extract method. If I click on extract method and it will ask for a name, I will name it maybe icon with row. Sorry, yes, call it anything you like, right? So icon with row maybe. What it does, it creates a function. It creates a function, and from that function, it returns the column. Now we can also make it reusable this way. What I mean by that, so we will call this icon with row as many times as we like. So for example, if I duplicate it few times and hit save, you will see we have the same value. So we want to make it dynamic. To make it dynamic, we will take the image link from here. So we can take that like this. I will take a second bracket at first. Second bracket gives you the ability to use named parameter, meaning I can name the variable anything you like. So for the image, I will name it img link. And for the text, I will name it just title. Now, I have to make it required. So from here, we always pass the value. I will make it required, and this one required as well. Now it is showing error right here. That is because we have to pass the image link and title from this. Before that, let us make it dynamic. So here we will simply call the variable img link, and for the text we will simply assign the variable title. So this title is coming from here and the image link is coming from here. Now it is showing an error. We have to remove the const. Now we have to pass the value from here. So for the first item, we have a phone icon and this text. So for the image link, it's going to be this. The title is going to be this. For the second item, the image link and title is going to be different. You can go ahead and download this one. I will not do that because you already know how to do that. So there is no point repeating the same step. For your learning purpose, make sure you download these icons and reuse them. Okay. So I will change the text. Similarly, we will paste these here. I think that's enough. So the next item will be this. And after that, this one. If I hit save right now, it shows this nicely. Now, like I said, make sure you change the icons for the different item as well. Let us put more spacing right here because according to design, there should be a lot of spacing. So instead of 30, maybe I will use 50 and we have a lot more space. Now this section right here, this is your home task. You can easily do this. This is just a row. You can take an icon, a text, and then wrap this in expanded, and outside that expanded use this icon so it gets pushed to the very right. And there is another way to make this type of item, which is using list tile. So let me also show you that. If I search for list tile in Flutter, go to the official site. Now let me simply copy this code from here, and outside this row, this is the profile image, sorry, and this is the icons with menu section. After that, we can take some spacing, and right after that spacing I will paste the list tile that I have just copied. Now if I hit save right now, you will see this list tile. Let us remove the background. Now the title is going to be this, my orders. And there will be icon at the beginning and then icon at the end. So we can take a icon inside the list tile easily. We don't have to use row expanded the way I have been showing you. That is another way, but you can also do it this way. So the list tile gives you the ability to use the icon at the beginning and at the end. If I press Ctrl I, you will see there are many functionalities that you can use. You can change the color, you can change the style. Also, if you want to use the icon at the beginning, you have to use leading, this right here. So for the leading, if I use any icon, hit save, it shows an icon at the very beginning. Let us change the icon to something else so it is much more visual. Okay, great. And if you want an icon at the end, you have to use trailing. So you can use any icon in the trailing as well. I will use arrow forward. If I hit save, it takes the icon at the end. Now you can go ahead and style the icons, change the size, change the colors, but you already know how to do that, so I'm not going to show you. So similarly, you can also add a divider at the end, right after this list tile, and then make the next one.